That didn't work out at all. Oh, shit. All right. I don't want to wear the lanyard if I don't need it. Hey, what's up, Jeff? Need those. What do we got here? 6. 0.75. So I think that means I'm officially, yeah, maybe. Hey, how's it going, Zach? Lone Wolf? I'll be back on account laundry day. Okay, gotcha. Chris Rolls. Web Shooter Slings, there he's back. Good morning, ATO, my favorite show. That's nice to hear, Al. Thank you very much, sir. All right. So we're making a couple of bands today. Got to make a few bands. Got to cut some for Wrap and Tuck, and I got to cut some for, the clipped versions. And we'll get that set up today. And also, what state am I from? I'm from Canada, dude. I'm not from the US. Give that a little bit crooked here today. All right, let's get a trim on this. Driving home from HSS. How did you do, Zach? I guess today was a cleanup day. Am I military? No. Great time, but I shot terrible. Oh no. The pressure of the scorecard gets in my head. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I know I've got all kinds of issues with being around too many people. I'm not really comfortable with it at all. I stay away from the city because of it, even though I got to drive into it every day. I don't do any shopping or any walking around or hopping on metros or trains or any of that crap if I can't get there in my own car. And anyway, yeah, I'm a bit of a head case when it comes to that kind of stuff. But I totally feel you on that. The pressure of it. It keeps you from just gets you too much in your head, keeps you from having fun and being not having fun. I'm sure you had a great time, but it keeps you from smoothing it, if you know what I mean. I'm actually not really introverted. I actually much prefer. I like to be the life of the party when I'm around people I know. Uh, yeah, it's pretty much it, I guess. Around people I know, I'm good. Meeting new people, I'm good. Being surrounded by a bunch of people I have no idea who they are and they're bumping into you and everyone's touching you and all that stuff, I'm not a fan of that. How does my life go on? Mine's bad. Oh, that's not good. Sorry, Max Gaming. I'm doing okay, I guess. Hey, Ethan, what's going on, buddy? Oh no, what happened, Ethan? I must have been kept in the dark somehow. What? Are you doing okay, buddy? Is that a thing with your hands? How secured is it to be away from the city? Well, it's much better to be away from the city than it is to be in the city. That's for sure. A lot of shit goes down in the city. This is Mark. I should be good to go in about a week. Oh, nice. Was it like a carpal tunnel thing you had going on, Ethan? Hey, Double D's, what's happening, bro? You going back to work? Yeah, man, I'm going back to work, buddy. You can hear the disappointment in my voice, I guess, eh? Yeah, back to the disappointment and nightmare of a shit show that place is. We'll see how it goes. Not looking forward to it. Yeah, we're doing pretty good so far. No, I had a growth in my sinus cat. Oh, it was pushing on a nerve. Holy shit, that's crazy. Oh, that's some good shit right there. Everybody got their coffee? I'm here. Nobody. No. Oh, we're not panicking, bro. Don't worry. Hey, Hunter. Just to I don't know if you saw it or not, but I'm going to be releasing a video of the Headhunter probably Monday or Tuesday. But I released it I released it early for all members, so you can check it out if you want. Crazy Crunch. Hi, Mark. What are the issues with work? Oh, well, I don't know how much I can get into it really here because there are some people from work that follow me from time to time and watch. But basically, I'm a purchaser for the maintenance department, buying parts for the machines that we have. The machines that we have are very, very big, and basically, you could pretty much fit three, maybe four Costco's in our building. So if you can figure that out, each one of those buildings is a complete machine, and then we got extra warehouses for storing stock and whatnot. But um, when those machines go down, you're losing a lot of money. So getting parts and all that stuff in today's climate can be a little bit stressful. That being said, let's just say that not everybody that I work with are legit honest people. That's the issue. So there's a lot of finger pointing and blaming and crap that goes on, backstabbing and stupidness that causes a lot of issues. And anyway, there comes a point where I'm pretty much a black and white person. So what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And that's that. And when that kind of bullshit starts landing on my lap, I have a hard time. I have a real hard time dealing with that shit because if you're gonna if you're not going to be truthful, if you're going to lie, if you're going to be a weasel, I'm going to call you on it every single time. And well, having a day to day makes it very. Can you not own firearms? Sure, I can. Why can't I? Do I have any animals? Yes, I do. I'm from Canada, MM. And Mark is officially fired. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it was actually funny. On the first week of my vacation, I basically taken my work phone, stuck it down on the table, and left it there. And I'm like, "Yep, I'm not touching this friggin' thing for 2 weeks." So I put it down, and every day I would just go and check the phone calls to make sure that none of the big boys called me. So sure enough, Thursday the VP calls me, and I didn't answer the phone because I shut the friggin' thing off, and I was like, "I'm not doing it." So sure enough, he's I sent him a message. I'm like, "Hey, good morning. Is everything okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, everything's okay. I didn't realize you're on vacation." He's like, "My apologies." He's like, "Just it's nothing big. We have a surprise for you." I'm like, "Oh crap." "Oh no, that's never good." Uh, and that's what I wrote to him. I said, "Oh no, that's never good." And he just wrote back after saying that, "No, you're gonna like it, I promise." And that was it. That was the end of end of communication. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I'm going back to something good. Maybe I'm not. Who knows? We'll find out, I guess. So, guys, since we got 57 people in here already, I'm going to let you guys know right now. We're raffling this bad boy off today. If anybody's interested, I'm going to put down 16 slots. 16 slots. $10 USD buy-in for as many people that is interested. And that is shipped to anywhere, to anyone. So if anybody's interested, let me know. I'll start putting down the names right now if anybody wants in. Whoop. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. Have you had snow yet in Canada? No, not yet. Hey, what's up, Mikey? Oh, awesome. Slingshot Tony. Have you tried chuck and steel tube setup? Yeah, I've been doing a little bit of messing around with it short draw, and it's doing okay. I was able to get up to 280 feet per second with that setup. I was using 2040 bands, 2040 bands with 1636. You want two spots, Mikey? What numbers you want? 1 to 16. Let me know. So I'll open up my PayPal. Actually, first what I'll do is I'll get in on this live, and I'll see if I can pin to the top somehow my email address where to send it. All right, we'll come back to that. get this all set up. My neighbor's dog is going batshit. I can hear him barking. I don't know if you guys can hear him barking outside, but she has this giant Malamute that's I don't know what happened, but he used to chase people around outside and bark and go crazy. And they used to tie it to the front of the house. So anybody walking by, the dog would just flip out and chase people around and go bonkers. But sure enough, hold on a second. Hey, shut up, you. Hey, shut up a second. There we go. Let's shut that guy up. There we go. There's the email address if anybody wants in on that. Okay, hold on. So Mikey, you're taking D's. You want 2? What numbers do you want? Hold on. 1 and 16 for Mikey. All right, D's. Which numbers do you want, buddy? 2 and 12. You're in. If a boss is saying there's a surprise, there must be something good because I was fired with just a mail popping up midnight. Oh, no way. If everyone's taking 2, I'll take 3. And 2's already gone. Jeff, I can give you 3. I can give you 9. Kyle, I'll tell you which ones are available. Hold on, Jeff. Okay, Jeff wants 3 and 9. Done deal. Kyle, I can give you 13. I can't give you 2. 2's taken. You've got 4, 5, 6, 8. Sorry, 7 and 8. Wow. I'm a disaster today. Apparently, I skipped 7. 7 and 8. 10 and 11. 14 and 15 available. If you still want 2. Yeah, both will work, Mikey. Hey, what's up, King? $10 a spot. Yeah. Kyle, I need another number from you, buddy, because 2 was taken. So I've got you down for 13. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 14, and 15 available. 5 and 13. Done deal, buddy. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you up close there. So just to give you an idea, it's actually, man, the light in here sucks. Hold on. This is a slingshot made by me. I don't know if you can pick up it's got raindrop carbon fiber here. The rest of it's G10. Red and white liners. I will give it a little bath before I send it off, get it all nice and clean again. But beautiful frame. And actually, you can see me shooting this thing live. It shoots really, really nice. This is my second ever made frame out of G10 materials. The other one was made with a wooden core, a steel core. And I busted this guy out basically freehand. I made the template and made everything myself. But yeah, that's what's up. $10 a spot. Juliet, of course I remember you. You were on our live just the other day. Gotcha, Mikey. All right. See if I can get back to this here somehow. There we go. Okay, Luke Stroud. What numbers did you pick, Luke? Maybe I didn't get that far down yet. Maybe that's why. Cool hand, Luke. That must be you. You'll take 2. I'll pick the numbers. You got it, buddy. I'm gonna give you 4 and 7. Cool. All right. So if anybody's wondering, we've got 6, 8, 10, 11, 14, and 15 left. Yeah, I got you. D's. Happy to meet you. Are you talking about this frame here? I'm raffling it off right now if you want a chance to buy one or to buy this one. It's $10 buy-in. $10 buy-in from $10 USD. Shades, you want 2 numbers? You got it, buddy? Which numbers do you want? I've got 6, 8, 10, 11, 14, and 15 left. It's $10 for a chance to win, by the way. Why life standing up when one can't lay down? Shades, what numbers do you want? 11 and 15? You got it, buddy. My shit turned off here. Get back on here. So Mikey's confirmed. Cool Hand Luke's confirmed. Kyle's confirmed. D's is confirmed. Oh. Back up you. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4. 11 and 15. You got it, Shades. This guy needs Ozempic. Oh, you're so sweet. Mikey, you can go. Timeout. Yeah. Mrs. will sort. How do I pay? Let me see if I can find that. Let me see if I can find that that text. Just send it through PayPal to this guy right here. Let's see if I can pin this one. Pin message. Boop. There you go. It's pinned right to the top there. It should be at this point. Or it's pinned at the bottom. So you can just send it to that email there, and that'll go right to my PayPal. How freaking awesome would that be, eh? Hanging out with Denise, will you marry me? Already married. Sorry. Yeah, so I've got that while we're chatting and waiting for these spots to fill up. We've got 6, 8, 10, and 14 left. 4 spots left. We're almost there. It's going pretty quick. But once we get to that amount, and everybody's checked in, we'll do the what do you call it? Help me out here. My brain's not working. I'm low on coffee. That's my problem. Hold on. Oh, that's good. Yeah, we'll pick right away today, and whoever the winner happens to be, just send me your details, and Monday or Tuesday or so, I'll have this little beauty cleaned up and sent off to you. I'm so happy too. I got this. I got a few other goodies in the mail. I got a few goodies in the mail from Omega Slings, some things that I was needing. You're not going to believe this. Normally what I do is I make up a shit ton of bands like this, and I keep them in a bag, and I just shoot. And as I wear out my bands, I just replace them with new ones, and they're all pre-made, ready to go. Last 4 spots is mine. Are you serious, Mikey? Jeff, 10 and 14. Oh, hold on. Jeff beat you to it. Hold on. What's going on here? Okay, Jeff, you want 10 and 14? Mikey, do you want the last 2, 6 and 8? Already sent. Got to update. Okay, Mikey's got them then. Last 4. Sorry, Jeff. All right, that's all filled out. We're just waiting on 2 payments to come in, and then we'll be good to go. All right, Shades and Jeff. That's what we're waiting for. Once that's done. What I miss? Oh, no. Right when you said 4 spots left, all sorted. Okay, let's have a look here. Okay, I'm just waiting for it to come in. Nothing like a big CEO to take all the slots. Oh, that's funny. I don't have PayPal on my phone, Mark. I'll have to send it when I get home. Okay, we can work it out, Jeff. No worries. All right. So since I'll go over the I'll go over what we got here. We got Mikey with 1, D's with number 2. Sorry, Mikey with number 1, 6, 8, 10, 14, and 16. We've got D's with 2 and 12. We've got Jeff Rivney or Webslinger with 3 and 9. Coolan Luke with 4 and 7. Kyle Bazzi with 5 and 13. We got that one already, I think. Yep. Shades with 11 and 15. Kyle Bazzi with 13, sorry. Shades with 15 and 11. And I think that wraps it up. All right. So that's the case. Was that right, Kyle? Come on, I can feel it. I'm sure you can, Mikey. Okay, what the hell? Ziggy, what's happening, bro? Come on, big money. Nailed it. Drum roll, please. All right, we're still waiting for 2 to come in, but anyway, we'll hang on. I know about Jeff. Everything's good with that. We're just waiting for the one from Shades to pop in. Once it pops in, we'll be good to go. We will be good to go. What frame am I waffling out? Waffling out this one here. It's an ATO build. Yep, it's going to be cool. I got a bunch of materials coming in too. Should be coming in this week, and I'm going to be making some of those blue bastards. I'm going to be making them out of G10. I'm going to have to come up with a new name for that one because the blue bastard is just a blue bastard. So we'll have to figure out what the deal is. Mr. Webb, great live man. Lisa Price says it's a sent it. I got nothing from Lisa Price. What the email address you sent it to? Shades. She sent it to the ATO one down below. I remember Lisa Price says what she did for the last raffle, but it didn't come in here yet. Man, I've been getting these comments on my videos lately. It may just be taking a while to get across the pond, Shades. That's all. Is everything okay with the email address? Here, have a look, dude. I'll show you. I'll show you. I'm not BSing you. See? Nothing there. I'll refresh it from time to time and see what's going on. Anyway, I think we can go ahead and pick it anyway. I know you're a good dude and you'll honor what you say. So let's close that one. Boop. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I can't do it on this thing. Oh, I should be able to. Hold on a second here. Oh, wow. Fucking, this thing's stupid. Did I ever tell you how much I hate my tablet? I don't know if I ever told you that, but I can't stand the fucking thing. I mean, it's good for watching movies on and shit, but hey, random. Number picker. $16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We're good. All right. So I got a random number comment picker on here just to go over them one last time. We got Mikey, number 1, D's number 2, Jeff, number 3, Cool Hand Luke, number 4, Kyle Bazzi. Oh, hold on a second. No, you spelt it wrong, Shades. You put ATTO dot mark CA. It's ATO dot mark dot CA at gmail.com. Have a look down at the pinned one and have a look at how she spelled it. It's incorrect. I don't know who that went to. It wasn't me. Sling that. You want me to hang out for a second, Shades? I'll wait for a second. Hey, cool. Hey, Luke, who's the top 3? I'm curious to hear about that. Was Coin in there? Did my boy Coin make it? She's doing it again. Okay. Oh, man. There you go. Should pop in any second. Oh. Matt Naiman was first. Oh, shit. All right, we'll come back to that. Oh, again, why can't I add a freaking page? This is so dumb. All right, let's go back. See if we can. Yeah, I can't open up two screens on Google at the same time with this piece of garbage. So if I'm going to do it, I gotta keep dipping out and coming back. Oh, hold on. There we go. I think we're good. Yeah, Lisa Price. We're good. We're good to go. All right. So let's get back to that random comment picker there, random number picker. Oop. Uh, 1 to 16. Let's see if I can get this blown up here a little bit for you. All right, guys. Here we go. Real time. Number is number 11. Who's number 11? Shades. Shades got it. There we go. The raffle dance. Shades is the big winner. Maybe I should have a fundraiser for an iPad. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. All right, Shades. I just got one question for you. You want me to leave the bands on or take them off? Totally up to you, buddy. Can I get my spots back? Poor Mikey, man. I feel bad. Yeah. I thought he was going to get that one for sure. Random is not your friend. All right, buddy. I'll leave those on for you. I will leave those on for you. 100%. So, Shades, I'm just going to clean this guy up. So, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, I'll be shipping this out to you, buddy. Congratulations, my man. Hope you enjoy it. And I will stuff this into a little bag for now to keep it from getting scratched or anything, that kind of deal. But now I know a rope feels. Must be a hitch in your dance. That's right. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining in on that. That was really cool. And there will be another one coming pretty soon-ish. I will be getting some materials in this week or so. Sometime this week. I got some cool plans coming out. So we'll be making... and we'll see if we can... oh, yeah. Got to get that one down. Unpin. Boom. Thanks for letting me know, buddy. I think I got the raffle dance confused with my empty wallet dance. Oh, man. That's terrible. I'm kind of the same way, too. Yeah, I've never had any luck with that. Check my messages. I sent money to you by mistake. Oh, man. Hold on a second. We got some problems here. Oh, that should be easier than this, eh? Sorry, guys. Talk amongst yourselves for a second there. I gotta figure something out here. We got a little bit of an issue. Shades. Shades, tell Lisa. She sent the message to me about the money going to somebody else by mistake. She'll have to resend it to that guy, whoever that guy is, the ATTO guy. But she sent me the thing saying she sent money by mistake. I'll show you something here, just to I don't know if I can do this or not, but I don't know how to do a screenshot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How do you do a screenshot with this thing? Maybe like this. Nope. She should be able to cancel it, I think. Yeah, I think she can. But Lisa sent me a message here. Hit that like button. Double tap. Yeah, double tap. Was it $10 for a draw? Yeah, it was, buddy. I'll be doing another one though. Don't worry about it. I got another one coming. I've got some materials coming in. I'm gonna do a I'm gonna do another deal. Yeah, it'll be pretty cool. It'll be pretty cool. We'll do another one coming up. I don't know exactly when we'll do it, but as soon as I get my materials, I'll get some work done. And I want to do another one of those. I want to do another one of those blue bastard ones that I made. Actually, I've got the old and the screwed up version of it, like this. This one's kind of ugly. I'll be honest with you. We're gonna throw this one away today because I got the other one that works. But coming up in the very near future, I'll be doing some of these. And if you guys have any questions about how these things shoot, in my last live, I did some amazing shooting with this thing. So there's something special about this frame, this design. It seems very I don't know, it does a lot of things. It's got a pinky hole that locks your hand in. It holds really, really well. Get your hands up close to those forks, which is something I like. Pulling the Mikey here. But I'm gonna be busting out a couple of those and raffling those off, and they're gonna be nice. I've got some pretty decent colors coming in that we're gonna be able to do that. How come I can't see that that message though? I don't get it. Go to home. Come on, slow piece of shit. Yeah, yeah, it's all, even though I had fuck all to do with the buttons. They ship on Eclipse, and I'm in. It's crazy. I had a 6-acre piece of land, and it's jungle and peaceful. Oh, that's awesome. Adventures with Piper. Yes, sir. I'll tell you what, man. I don't know if you saw the last live, but I'm in absolute love with this frame, and I just released a short shooting shooting it. I have one of those little mini bics, but instead of shooting it this way, I turned it sideways, so it's on the skinny side, and it was a one and done for me. That one, that was freaking awesome. I love this. I love this little frame. I have an underground apocalypse bundle with a slingshot range in it. Yeah, I only have to go to South Africa to hunt every year. Oh, that's crazy. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, I don't know why it's not popping up in here now. Oh, hold on a second. It's probably because there we go. I have no new messages. I don't fucking get it. All right. Anyway, Shay's just confirmed with Lisa that she got everything figured out over there, because I received a message back to me saying that she sent my money by accident. So just let me know if everything's squared away on your end. I'm in Vermont. Oh shit, no way. That's cool. I love Vermont. Vermont's a nice state. I can't remember. It was the last time I was there though. It was a bunch of years ago. But we went down to Stratton Mountain. It was really really nice. Spent the night there. Did a little bit of hiking up on the mountain, and we had a hotel. We had a hotel there that we won on the radio somehow. A weekend stay at a hotel, and we spent the weekend there. Did a little bit of chilling, a little bit of hiking, and it came with a meal, a free meal down at the restaurant. And I figured, well, if it's free, might as well try something I don't usually eat. So I ended up having ostrich, which is one of the most delicious things you could imagine. It was so good, and I was surprised that it was actually red meat too. It was really really good. Totally shocked. But ostrich for the win. And Stratton Mountain was really really nice. It was a beautiful drive down there too. It was about 4 hours for me to get down to that place. But beautiful little spot. Yeah, so when those materials come in, I've got this beautiful skeleton brass core that we're going to be building. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I may just make it a wrap and tuck. I tried setting up the clips, but I don't like I like the clips that it comes with, but the hole's actually a little bit on the big side. So I think I might just fill these guys up, and I might just make this one a wrap and tuck. But this one might be up for grabs too, depending on how it turns out. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not sure what color pattern we're gonna go for on it yet. What would you guys think would go good with the brass and with a brass core? Tell me what colors you'd like. What do you think would be a good choice? I have a buddy with a 2,500 acre property in South Africa and 20 species of animals. Best bow and rifle hunt ever. Oh, very cool. I eat everything I kill: giraffe, zebra, buffalo, small birds, warthog, ostrich, everything, even croc. Nice. I hear sandhill crane is like, I've never tried that before. I bet you that's good. And the rest gets donated to the locals. You know, Ziggy, there's a lot of people that don't understand all of this, especially here in the West. They there's a lot of these sanctuaries that actually put on these hunts to keep their numbers in check and whatnot, but they'll charge these guys, like thousands and thousands of dollars to go hunt a giraffe, for example, and a lot of that money actually pays for the conservancy of the area, and people don't understand it. And here though, the guy will go out and hunt a lion, or over there they'll go and hunt a lion. They'll pay 30,000 American for it, and then somebody they post a picture of it online, and then everyone goes batshit and ends up smearing these people online. Which, I mean, with all the bleeding hearts that are out there nowadays, I mean, I get it, but when you've got these people that are willing to go out and do these hunts and pay that money, and all that money actually goes to continue on taking care of these animals, it's I guess it's kind of hard for those people who don't understand it. But for the people who do understand it, and all the good work that's being done in a lot of those areas, it's actually making sure that future generations are going to be able to see these animals, and making sure that the breeding is getting done and these animals are continuing. But it doesn't really take much investigating to learn this stuff. They just consider that any kind of hunter that goes anywhere and shoots any kind of animal is a poacher, which is not the case. But a lot of the even here in North America, a lot of the money that we spend on our licenses and all this stuff to actually take care of these animals, or to hunt these animals, actually goes to the conservancy of those animals at the same time, and keeping the populations down and doing all that kind of stuff, or keeping the populations in check when they have enough money to do these things, which is paid by all the sportsmen that are involved, is the good thing. And the small, tiny amount of people that are involved in poaching and doing illegal activities versus the actual hunters is a huge difference. And they try to lump everybody in the same into the same thing, which is not really good. Black beer related. Yes, I think we're just for fun, keep the numbers in check, and the feeds the locals for the it's for the better. 100%. Yeah, a lot of people think it's just for fun, but it's not correct. I know when these guys they do these hunts for those giant buffaloes and everything like that. There's a big water buffaloes or whatever they're called. One of those I'm sure would feed a village for quite some time. Especially in the locals in the outposts. When people are living out there. Yeah. He's trying to make a birthday best, so please say Joey is all right. Footy stars. Joey is the best at Lego. Hello, my cousins. People think it's only for the trophy, but that's a small part of it. Yeah, 100%. I mean, even for me, if I ever get my ass back out hunting again, it will be I will be keeping everything. If all the meat is the main purpose of it, but the meat's going to be the main purpose of the hunting trip, but the hide will get tanned, and if I get something with a really nice rack, I will definitely set that thing up and hang it up in the garage somewhere or maybe in a man cave somewhere. But let me tell you, it's for the food. It's 2024 people crying when they see cut bait on. Oh, I know, man. I know. It's just crazy. You know, it's just crazy. I've been out on my canoe fishing before around docks, and I've had people come out and try to chase me away, saying that it's private property, blah blah blah. And I'm like, I'm not touching your property, dude. I'm not touching it. I'm not on it. I'm not anywhere near it. I'm in the water, and you don't own the St. Lawrence River, so kindly turn around and go fuck yourself. Appreciate it. In Africa, money goes to people who own land, like Zulu. South Africa is more conservation. Oh, just noticed where your mic is. Oh, do you find it? Do you find it any better or worse up here? I noticed in my last, in part 2 of that build video of that very slingshot that we raffled off today, I put it onto my shirt, but my man-sized neck kept on muffling it up and screwing it up. So I figured if I'm not wearing a lanyard for shooting, and I was actually going to wear it today, and I'm like, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll just go chucking style and clip it to my hat and see how it goes. But it keeps it out of the way. I don't have to worry about it rubbing on my shirt or anything like that. Works out pretty good for me, so I think that's what we'll go with. It's illegal to interfere with fishing, hunting and fishing here. Yeah, here too. It is. It's supposed to be, but people still do it, and they feel like they've got the moral upper ground or higher ground, and they do it anyway, thinking that they're being the better ones, saving a life, but they're not. They're not allowed to do that. Kind of listening, but folding laundry. There we go. Oh, shit. That one might break. We'll see. I've had pretty good luck with that, you know. Sometimes I pull on them a little bit too tight. Looks like a pen. Yeah, sometimes I pull on them a little tight, and when I do my constrictor knot and the piece snaps, like really, really close to the knot. But you know what? I've never had one come undone, which is just crazy. Yeah, I just finished watching that video. Just finished watching that video from Dee's yesterday, last night before I went to bed. He did a video on band tying jigs, and looking at that one from Omega Slings, I think I'm gonna have to get myself one of those. Those are pretty freaking badass, let me tell you. Really, really nice. I like them. I'm gonna get one of those. I've been using this guy since day one. I think, if I remember correctly, it's either Simple Shot I got this from or slingshooting.com, like right from the get-go. It might have even been GZK. Actually, I can't even remember for the life of me at this point. Meat that's wrapped in plastic and styrofoam is more moral than hunting. Stop hiding dead bodies in my basement. Oh, Samuel, come on now, man. You can try to be something a little bit more funny than that. You've got it in you, buddy. You've got it in you. Try again. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got, Sam. I'm shocked at the number. Yeah, you know what, though? That jig is pretty badass. You guys still have some? I may pick one up this week. Also have those oh, I don't know if I could say it. But you let me know that you had something coming, Mikey. I'm just wondering if you've received them or not. Targets. I thought I ordered for carbon, but I guess I ordered 1 and it's going to be 8mm aluminum in the center and 2mm carbon on each side. Oh, nice. Oh, I know you're being sarcastic, Wayne. Don't worry about it. Just restocked the jigs Thursday. What about the targets you were telling me about? Have you received those yet? Not yet, Mark? Okay. Should be this week. Okay. Cool. I'll wait for those to come in, and I'll just make one big shot. I want to build another one of mine with nicer wood this time. Yeah, that jig that you have, Hunter, is a beauty. Absolute beauty. Yeah, I gotta get that. Lone Slinger, what's happening, bro? I gotta get that. A few things done around and get them all set up. And once I've got everything pretty much set up and where I like it, I should be able to be pumping out some ATO frames. Not crazy amounts, but I'll be pumping out a few of them. And I think I'm going to be try to stick with one video a week, video. And I'm going to be doing probably a few more shorts. I think I'm going to add to the game. I think the shorts help get the channel out a little bit more. Also, I'm going to be announcing a giveaway very, very shortly. And I was thinking about doing something. You know what? Mikey, for my 10K giveaway, I'm going to do something for you guys. I want to do a giveaway. I want to do a giveaway, but I'm going to attach your store to it. So we're going to... Sam, you still got to up your game, dude. You still got to up your game. You see, there's one thing just to say weird shit, but there's another thing to actually put some pizzazz on it and make it funny. You got to work on that, dude. While you're at it, you can double tap that screen for me, though. I'd appreciate it. So I want to support you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a giveaway coming up very soon through your store. But I don't want you and Chuckin to be left out. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you this for now. I'm gonna take care of you two, okay? But I am gonna do the giveaway through your store. One other thing I just wanted to talk to you about. I guess we could talk about it. I'll message you a little bit later about details about shipping and whatnot. But we'll chat about it. Okay? Sound good? I mean, I do have people from all over. I have people from all over watching the channel, and I want to make sure that everybody gets a crack at winning something. Support comes from all over, so I gotta help out everybody. So, but you and Chuckin will be taken care of for sure. I don't want you guys being left out because you were some of my best supporters by far. So, yeah, I will make sure you guys are taken care of if one of you two win. Okay. Okay. Let's get some more of these bands going here. I know to have a shit ton of bands, but this time we're going to go for some some wrap and tuck bands because I'm in absolute love with this frame. I love shooting this thing. It's freaking awesome, and we're gonna be having a little bit of fun, with this guy. So I gotta get a little Ziploc bag going of some wrap and tuck goodies with some stretchy bits, and we'll see what's up. Oh yeah, I did have that last little bit of that roll left. I think we'll put this one away. We'll do the other one with the old stuff. I was looking for that. That's that one. There it is. Yeah, it'll be pretty cool. I'm really enjoying this whole building thing. It's pretty neat. I did want to come out with my own style of slingshot. It's very, very difficult not to step on anybody's toes, unfortunately. So I decided that whenever I'm making any kind of slingshots, like if it's a slingshot, what are we looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? If it's a slingshot that's been designed by somebody else, I most likely won't be selling it. I'll have to poke around and dig around and try to put some ideas together of things that I like. And hopefully 5, 10, 15, 16. Yeah, I'll have to, get some bands put together, get some frames put together. I mean, this guy here is a ATO original. That's my template. It's pretty terrible, actually, but the frame shoots freaking amazing. So we'll get that guy all sorted out and shot. And then we'll get a bunch of those made, see how people are liking them. I may do a couple of different options, clipped or not clipped. 10, 15, 16. Clipped or unclipped, and we'll see how that goes. And yeah, then we'll basically be in business. I'm currently working on a couple of other ATO designs, trying to get them good and dialed in. I mean, there's some designs like all those Titan Hunters / Cygnus / HGH / I mean, you name it. They've all got that similar shape to a goblet style frame. I mean, I know some people get all pissy about it. Oh, you should be paying homage to the people who invented the thing and this and that. And I'm like, I kind of get it, but I'm not going to go nuts over that shit. Look, I'll try to put my own ATO flair on some things, but it is going to be what it is going to be. There's going to be, if we're going to keep going with that kind of mentality, at some point, all slingshots are going to stop. There's only so many ways to make a Y, and that's 100% truth. So it is what it is, you know. I think people are just getting a little bit ridiculous, over trying to corner things. Now, I do kind of agree with the video that Moan put out the other day, of people taking other people's designs and making them and that kind of thing. And I've been guilty of that actually before, buying other people's designs from them. But I can understand why they get upset about it, But in the end, it's time for a W. Yeah. In the end, if you're really, really concerned about it, then, like for example, if you wanted to get a Micro Raptor or a Raptor or something like that, you don't really have a Raptor unless you have one made by ASA. So, or ASA. Sorry if I pronounced his name wrong, but you don't really have a Raptor unless it's made by him. Otherwise, you just have a Raptor clone, and that's that. So like the John Jeffries Mustang, same kind of deal. You know, you don't really have a Mustang unless you have one made by John. So it is what it is. You know, just try to keep that in mind. But I will try to come up with my own things, and hopefully everything works out. I know I had a buddy of mine. It's the same issue goes with the knife community too. By the way, a good buddy of mine used to make these absolutely freaking amazing knives, and every time he came out with a knife, I mean, he was in his garage, hand forging stuff, making these beautiful works of art. And he had this raffle one time, and some guy that he never even freaking heard of ever came out of nowhere and started accusing him of stealing his design. And he's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And the guy was like threatening him, telling him that he would have to pay him the money that he made from the raffle. He'd have to pay him for the money he made for the raffle. And he's like, "I don't even know who you are. Like, how could you say this is your design?" And the guy got really pissy about it and was like trolling him on social media and doing all kinds of things. And nobody had ever heard of this guy. And I've never ever seen anything pop up on social media about him again. So I don't even know how the guy can claim it was his design, really. But anyway, people are people. They go kind of batshit. But eventually Craig stopped making knives and selling them. Well, for one, it was it's kind of hard for his level of perfection that he was putting out. It was very hard for him to make money because of how much time that he was putting in. I mean, his all of his knives were like $600, $700, $800. They're really expensive, but they he had a hard time getting anybody to getting them, finding to sell them, being able to actually make money doing this kind of thing. You know, it may take him like a whole week to make to make a knife, and they were incredible. But man, handmade never stands up to copyright. Yeah. People just woke up. Joshua versus Dubois yesterday. Yeah, I saw that. Saw the highlights of that, boy. Woo. Yeah, that's true. All these guys have been whining about copying have done it themselves. It ticks me off. Yeah, all of them. Yeah, no, it's pretty true. Please make a comment for bands for 4.5 millimeter lead balls. I want a cheap EDC fund setup, as I know 100% bands are the fastest. No, they're not. Is this right? No, they're not the fastest. They are pretty quick. They're good bands, but they're not the fastest. Every piece is unique. Your cap is so cool for you. Well, thank you, Tara. I'm making a copy as we speak. Good on you, Dees. Good on you, bro. All right, I just finished up my my 0.45 old roll. So we're gonna chop these guys up for some wrap and tucks. Well, I should probably get that off the scissors. That's just asking for trouble there. Get those off those scissors. We'll get these last two done, and then we'll get into the wrap and tuck bands, and we'll put those together as well. putting in the work. I've been shooting so much lately. I've been burning through bands like crazy. Like I've probably been busting around 500-600 shots, 500-600 shots every day or two. 500 shots probably in a day is kind of crazy. I've been going pretty hard lately. I've got that catch box set up, the catch box with that tip from Rex that I got using those things is what a freaking difference, man. Holy crap. I can swap in and out targets so quickly. I actually want to buy more targets now and have a bunch of them that I can switch in and out, because I mean you get kind of bored from time to time. Although I never really get bored of those leather ones. The crack that they make is so much fun. It's just they're a little bit big. If I can just get that 40 mil is a little bit on the large side. If I could just get something a little bit smaller, a 30 or a 25 in those leather, whew, that'd be freaking awesome. The crack that they make is just the best. I did an Apple Natty slant roller, but changed the forks to 97 millimeters and used a Forstner for a pinky hole. Oh, nice. Instead of a diamond shape. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, it would be great if I had the time to to really pump out a whole bunch of them, and then we can just I can open up like a store like Hunter has, for example, on Etsy, and just be able to sell them on there. But I don't really have the time to really pump out that many of those slingshots. So I think what I'm going to do is once I get everything settled, I think probably the best way to go about it in the future is I'll just keep on doing these raffles. Raffles like this are good because it helps me pay for my materials, which is one. Two, it gives me a little bit of extra cheddar, which I can dump back into the channel or tools or anything like that. And three, it'll pay for shipping. So everything's kind of taken care of in that whole section, which is pretty nice. A couple of weeks ago, I sent out two packages. Two packages that I had sent out cost me almost $100, believe it or not, to two spots in the U.S. It was a very, very expensive, and I was like, man, this is shit. Like, I don't know how people get these, get these accounts where they got these. I mean, maybe they get store discounts. I don't know how it works, but it just gets a little bit crazy for the price. So I think doing these raffles is a good thing because it'll cover shipping, it'll cover my materials, and it'll give me a little bit of profit where I can put it towards the channel, put it to more materials, all that kind of thing. It'll work out pretty good for the time being. At one point, I've got a couple of extra tools I got to pick up and get my templates sorted. But once I do that, I'll be able to make more at a time. And when I've got that settled, I'll be able to start making them a little bit more, and get like 5 or 6 of them up on the page and see how things go. See if we can get those all made and up on a little store somewhere and see how it works. But for the time being, it'll have to be raffles until I get all that crap sorted out. And I'll be able to dedicate like an afternoon during the week and a day on the weekend to actual building. we'll see how everything goes. Hey, what's up, Chuck and Steel? How much did I miss? Well, I made a band, Raffle the Slingshot, and talked about hunting. That's it, pretty much. Drank a little coffee. Yeah, we got a bunch of Omega Slings 0.45 made for Omega Slings 0.44 Omega Slings 0.45 made for my clip frames, and we're about to start making some bands for the wrap and tuck frames. So I just got to get this last one done here, and we're almost done for the clip frames. And we'll put those guys into a plastic bag somewhere where they're nice and safe, protected from the elements. By the way, Chuckin', I was messing around with that tube taper that you were talking about in your video there the other day, and short draw with, I believe it was 2040 tubes from the frame. I have them looped like this by 1 7/8 long, and then I attached a 3-inch 1636 tube to it, and a 3-inch I don't know if you call it active or whatever. And basically we were I was testing them out in the backyard through my crony, and I got 280 feet per second with those, and the draw was pretty light. Yeah, you're definitely onto something with that, buddy. You're definitely onto something. I didn't do a video on it or anything because I figured that that's what you were doing. You were going through them all, and you may want to do a short draw at some point. So I'm not going to make a video on it, but I just wanted to see what it was like. And holy crap, 280 feet per second short draw. That was with 8 mil steel. That wasn't with 9.5, but still, that's fast, man. That's faster than any tube I've ever tested, by far. Morning, Mr. Paul. All right, let's get some wrap and tuck bands going. Oh yeah, these are freaking long. There we go. Yeah, ever since I've started doing a little bit more wrap and tuck with the frame that I built. What the hell just happened here? Son of a... the frame that I built, and then the one that I got from Hunter. I've kind of figured things out, and using Leon's little wrap and tuck doohickey, whatever you want to call it. This guy here, I freaking love it. Wrap and tuck, no longer a problem. And I tend to wrap the shit out of them, and there's no need. I do 3 wraps. I do 3 wraps with the what are we talking about here? I do 3 wraps with the just to hold the band on. Then I fold it up. I do 3 more wraps. Then I do 2 wraps and a tuck under. And my goodness, man, let me tell you, it doesn't go nowhere. It's easy. And actually that I'm getting better at it, I guess, now that I'm forcing myself to do it. But that little bit the first fork is always easy and the second fork is always a son of a bitch. but yeah, I'm starting to get the hang of it now, and it's going good. I can't do that over the thumb thing. I know some guys do that. Every time I do that, it feels like it's going to rip my skin off. Yeah, you see, that's part of the issue too. The boot hill, I freaking love that thing. I got mine right here. My boot heel, I love this frame. This is like a very special frame. I freaking love it. And just to get out and these bands okay? Yeah. Just to get out and shoot the wrap and tuck. This guy. Oh, this guy. I seriously can't get enough of those frames right now. And they shoot really, really good. I used to think that I shot wrap and tuck frames not as good as the as a regular frame for whatever reason, but that's a lot of horseshit. I can shoot those things like a boss, just like a clip frame, and it doesn't bother me too much about having the as long as I get the band nice and centered and even the way I like it on the clip. At that point, I'm just fine. Let's see that tool again. This one here you're talking about? So the thing I like about this is actually, I'll show you on this frame. You see how I do my wrap and tuck? When you pass that little string through the inside and then you pull it through, you can cut off the excess on the top and you leave a little loop at the bottom, but you're free to pull that through at that point. So you don't have to pull it all the way out. So if you ever want to change your bands and not have to snip everything off, or get in there with a scissor or something like and scratch it up, all you have to do is pull that little tab and everything comes right undone, and then you could retie them again. It's freaking badass, dude. I got these from Leon. Squatch is the man. Yeah, so you can leave a tag. See, Squatch, he's a genius. He's a genius, this dude. These things are freaking awesome. I have 3 of them. One of them I know I lost on my lawn. I had it in my pocket and it fell out. I don't know where it went. And the other 2, well, I got one on my hand and the other one is in here somewhere. But you cannot go wrong with these things. I freaking love them. I usually just hang it off the post of my band tying jig so I don't lose it. And just for the record, I know I've told Squatch this before, and I do know people who make wrap and tuck, not wrap and tuck, paracord things. I know a few people who do them professionally, and Leon's work is better. And I'm not just saying that because he's my buddy, because those other people are my friends too. And let me tell you, Leon's work is the bee's knees. It's freaking amazing. Actually, look at this. I got a couple of lanyards from him. These are freaking beautiful. And you can slide this down all the way to the bottom. So once you've looped this through, for example, you can slide that, I don't know, what do you call that? Like a DNA helix or whatever it is. You can slide that right down on there so it's going to hold on to it in place. And you'll have plenty of room to slide your hand in and out. Great, great work. I mean, take a close up of that. Look at that. Freaking perfection. Leon's the man. Yeah, the lanyards for around the neck. This is another one of Leon's. Absolutely badass. I have another one that I got from Hillbilly also. Very, very nice. One of Leon's. Beautiful work. The only thing I did is I found it was a little bit long. So what I did was I made mine adjustable. I just pulled it down to the center, gave it a snip, and I tied these little guys on there. 2 little knots on each side and welded the ends. So I can actually put it onto my neck, and depending on how high or low I want it, I can raise it up or lower it down, and all my ammo is right there. And when it's time to take it off, just give it a little pull, and that's it. Comes right off, and it hangs down real, real low. That's all I did with this one. Yep. Just a simple overhand knot, and you just weld it at the end after when you're done. And it's beautiful. Beautiful work. Yeah, it's kind of like a double uni almost, I guess. Hey, Hillbilly, when's that episode of the Sling Den coming out? I cannot wait for that. Benji said this afternoon. Oh yeah, I can't wait. Is he going to do a premiere on it, or what's happening with that? I hope he does a premiere, so everyone can chat in the chat while they're listening to you guys chat. I just said chat a whole lot of times. For those of you guys in the chat who has just said it again. For those of you guys that are listening here, if you've never tried Omega Slings 0.45 Olympus Green, in my opinion, you are missing out on the best bands ever created. I freaking love these things. I'm actually a little bit nervous because once winter comes, I bought the Omega Slings green. I was thinking that they might actually be a little bit better in the cold, and we'll see. But yeah, please poke Mark in the eye twice. Here you go. I'll lean in here. I'll even take the glasses down. Look, no protection. Go for it. I haven't done the testing on the 0.45s yet to see what kind of speeds we're going to get. I'll see if I can get those done at some point soon. But there's something about the feel of the 0.45 that are on a whole other level. I really, really like them. Like they're really, really nice. I do some of my best shooting with these bands by far. They got just enough, they're just the right amount of speed. They got right around a really nice draw on them, nice draw weight. Everything feels just primo with these guys. All right, we're gonna need a couple more pouches out here. I cut a lot of bands, so let's get these guys squared away. What the hell was in there? I don't know what was in there. Yeah, that'll do. All right. I make frames, kinda. Don't sell yourself short there, there, Hillbilly. You make some legendary shit, in my opinion. Hey, you know what I was thinking, guys? Let's embarrass Hillbilly here a little bit. Let's make him gush because he keeps on putting this kind of thing out there. But I want to show you something. This right here is the Boot Hill. This was the original frame that made me decide, you know what? I actually like Wrap and Tuck because I love shooting this frame. That's the first one. But wait, there's more. We got the Mega Billy. If this doesn't scream badass, I don't know what does. But have a look at that. Aluminum core. heavy enough to use as a weapon, long range or short range. Doesn't matter. You can smash somebody with this thing, or you can shoot them at a distance. It makes no difference. But this thing is freaking awesome. Actually, I think we're going to shoot that one today. Oh, little pickle fork, little pickle Billy here. That a little sweet frame. Where'd I put my Rougarou? I don't know where I put my Rougarou or my Clipple Billy. Where'd they go? Hold on. That's my Rougarou. Another absolute beauty. Holds nice. Get your hands up really close to those forks. Shoots like an absolute boss. I'm telling you. And I don't know where the Clipple Billy went. I have that thing packed away somewhere. Must be in the other case. I gotta find out where I put that other case. In my forever collection drawer. There we go. And the Clipple Billy. Look at that beauty. Freaking love this thing. I actually got to get back out and get some more practice in on the pickle forks. I had found that it was causing me a little bit of an issue shooting pickle forks. It was causing me a little bit of issue with my shooting pickle forks. I was with my regular shooting. It was causing me some trouble. So I decided to put the pickle forks away for a little bit and just go back to short draw. And yep, I've been putting it together pretty nicely actually lately with my short draw shooting. The nation is alive and well. You better believe it is. You better believe it is. Freaking love these frames. You know, it's nice. There's a lot of people that do a lot of things that are out there, but a lot of I don't know how I don't really know how to put this into words, but there's something more to Hillbilly frames than just a slingshot. That's the sweet thing. Oh, Samuel. Okay, you win. You win, buddy. See you later. I tried my best. Yeah, Paul. I think his just did. Shit, did it again. It's just nuts, man. It's just nuts. Like, seriously? This is all you can do on a Sunday morning is get online and troll people. Like, you're fuck. Something wrong with you, dude. The guy who's got fucking bodies in his basement is probably Mr. Samuel. Not quite boutique, but not thrift store. I don't know, man. There's something about it. It's funny because it's kind of like a pretty new. Well, it's a brand new Slingshot just made, but it's got an old feel to it. It's like you're buying a piece of history from something that's brand new. It's kind of odd. It's hard to explain. what it is about it, but it feels like you're picking up something special. It feels like you're picking up something special when you're shooting a hillbilly sling. That's what I like about it. Something with a little bit of history in it. Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain, really. But the first one that I received and I started shooting it was the Mega Billy, and I was kind of like, "Fuck, this thing's so cool! Look at the like, I don't know, it's just where's that thing? So the perfectly imperfect frames, you know, it's I don't know, I just freaking love them. Wow, that many people still popping in. That's crazy. Could have been 72, but we had to get rid of Samuel because he's being a dick. Come hit that like button. Yeah, smash the shit out of that thing for me, guys. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, so I got quite a few bands made up here. We're gonna get these last ones wrapped up. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but it is what it is. Once these guys are done, and we'll see how it goes. Hey, Shades, if you're interested, buddy, I'll Shades, you still in here? Never mind. Actually, I'll send you a message later. Yeah, it's kind of funny though. When I was messing around with those with some frames, trying to figure out something that I can make myself, make like an ATO slingshot. I've been messing around for quite some time. I know I sent Rick that one that I really, really liked out of that I made out of that wood. I believe that was beech or birch, that one. I can't remember. But he won that one in one of my raffles. And I really, really liked that frame. It was an absolute beauty. But I want to get something like I wanted to get something that I could make out of modern materials, and I didn't think that I would be able to actually bust out a beautiful frame out of that out of modern materials. Like, I don't think I could make that kind of style frame with out of all G10 or my Carta or whatever it is. It would cost an absolute fortune. It wouldn't be worth it really to make that size of a slingshot. I mean, we would be looking at, I don't know, it'd be like hundreds of dollars probably of materials going into something like that. So I started thinking about it, and that's when the Blue Bastard came into mind. And I was kind of like, I like the forks off of this frame. I like the handle of this frame. I like this, I like that. And really started kind of putting together some ideas. And sure enough, that idea popped into my head. And I was just like, whew, definitely might be onto something with this one, because I'm really digging it. And man, come on now. Yeah. Okay, that ain't gonna work. We'll just have to let that float around a little bit. Yeah. So after messing around a little bit with a couple of different designs, and then figuring out that I like that 90 width, but I like to get my hand up close to the fork tips, and I kind of like pinky holes. So I decided I would try something out. And I messed around with a couple of different with a couple of different pinky hole frames, trying to find the one that I like the best. And sure enough, that Enzo came out. Little Leon tip right there. That Enzo one came out. And I liked how it had that shape of a pinky hole where it kind of like an oval shape, and you can really get some comfortable grip on that thing while holding the pinky, and it'll fit multiple size hands, which is brilliant. Sometimes I've had a couple of other frames with pinky holes in them, and your hand didn't quite fit in it all the way around. So anyway, it worked out pretty good. And my goodness, I was not expecting it to shoot that well. It shoots really, really nice, and it's thin too. I also like thinner frames. So, having a frame that comes in at around, I'm guessing, I never really measured this thing, but I think it's 12 mil. Yeah, 12 mil thick. So it's a nice finish style frame that'll do whatever you need to. Yeah, it's like an egg shape. Yeah, it's like an egg shape, I guess. Oval egg shape. That works. I'll pull it right on the internet right after. It says hot European model. Identify as thinnish. Two old ladies here were sitting on a park bench when a man in a trench coat came up and flashed them. One old lady immediately had a stroke. The other one couldn't quite reach. You see, this is what I'm talking about. We need more Zach Wards. Oh, that was great. I'm subbing everyone in the chat. You should do the same. Oh, that's cool. Webco local. Yeah, that was freaking awesome. What's the difference between chickpeas and the lentil? I never had a lentil on my chest. Oh man, that's fucking funny shit right there. Oh man, that was freaking awesome. Oh, must be around that 2-hour mark. Just did the reboot. Oh no! Look what I did. I was too busy giggling at Zach. Look what I did. Doesn't matter. It'll work just fine. I'll just make sure that the one that's on top is the right direction. That'll be fine. It won't bother me at all. Nah, it won't bother me at all. What did Cinderella do when she got the balls? She got to the balls. Fuck. Cinderella sounds like a catch. Hello, Japanese boy. How you doing? I have to drive. Someday her prince will come. Oh man, sooner than later, I think. Oh, Zach, man, we got to get you on here all the time, buddy. That's some funny shit right there. Oh, man. All right. Slowly but surely, we're getting there, guys. I'm going to have a big old pile of Slingshot bands, and I won't have to make them for about a week or two, hopefully. Yeah, I got a shooting problem. And, yeah. Yeah, so Joshua slept pretty badly, last night. I woke up this morning. I didn't even realize that they were fighting. And I don't know if anybody saw the fight or not, but I know I know he got slept pretty bad and he cracked that dude pretty good, got him a little bit wobbly. He didn't quite have stanky leg, but he was a little bit wobbly, and he went after him. And after that first counter that missed by that dude, he should have backed up and realized that he wasn't quite as hurt as he thought he was. But he kept pushing it and got slept pretty bad. Didn't even make it for the 10. That was a hell of a punch. But from what I hear, no, I don't have the new one yet. It's on my list, though. It's definitely going to be on the way at some point very soon. Gonna have to get one of those. This one, it served its purpose. It's worked really good. I've bought other jigs before that I didn't like and ended up tossing them in the garbage. This one is actually pretty good. It gives me enough clearance in the fingers. I like using the pinchers. I got 2 pairs of these, although I've seemed to have misplaced one somewhere. I gotta have to find that one, but yeah, it works pretty good. But the other one, I was watching Chuckin's video the other day where he was making all the bands on his live there, and he was chatting with everybody making bands, and I was watching him how he adjusted it. No, I'm going to make this a little longer. Just gave it a little twist, moved it back, tightened it right back up again. I'm like, ooh, that right there, I like. This thing's a pain in the ass. I got this from Simple Shot, actually. I remember watching the video of Nathan adjusting it, but you gotta kind of lock this nut down, which never actually stays locked. You need tools, all that shit. And it's just like, man, you know what? It's the best one that I've tried up to date, but I could see that other one being just as good, maybe better. So we'll go for that. It looks like it's got some weight to it too. It's got that nice chunky metal base on the bottom, which is going to make it kind of heavy. This one, when I used to make my bands with crystal string or amber belt, I used to actually clamp it to my desk to make sure it wouldn't move around. It was really annoying. It's super light. Now that I do a constrictor knot, I don't need to. It's not an issue at all for me in that case. But I mean, I used to actually clamp it to my desk to make sure it wouldn't wiggle around on me because we used to move around a lot. It was kind of annoying when you had to put tension on any kind of elastic product. It was kind of annoying. So anyway, now doing a constrictor knot, I don't need that at all. My bands last a super long time, and anyway, just works. It works out for me. So but I don't need to constantly pull it out. I like when I hook them on, I give it a little tug and it'll pull out the thing. But I would actually prefer to use the center hole, and I could probably arrange it with this one too, and set it up with the center hole, but everything would be so much closer, and I want to have that room where I could actually fine tune it. But it's a pain in the ass with the nut and bolt and twisting things in and out and all that stuff. So anyway, we'll get this. We'll get that new one coming out at some point. You love pulling yours out, eh? The Omega jig is awesome. I'm sure it is. I'm a jig clamper. Yeah, me too. There we go. All right, let's have a sip of coffee. Hey, what's up, Hoggy? You sleeping in this morning, buddy? Ladies. Yeah. Six-hour drive. Oh, you're coming back from HSST. Does anybody know who won? I know I heard Matthew Neiman came in first, but who came in second and third? Not the drive, but the tourney. I didn't do it again, did I? No. Okay. Henry was second? Cool. I don't know the third guy. Matt Neiman, Tim, Alex Cajun Catapult's third. Hey, how did Coin do? Did Smo win the Woods course again? They haven't posted anybody's score yet. Okay. Hey, somehow I'm missing one to make an extra band set. How could that be? How many are on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should be 16. Oh, that's right. I had that little mess up there in the beginning. That's no big deal. All right. Yeah, all right. So we'll just chop this guy up into wrap and tuck bands for the wrap stuff, and we should be pretty good. Pretty good to go. I'm gonna have to pull out another pouch. How you want it all? Those others are imposters. Yeah. No way. PFS is the devil. He wants no part of that. Is that why you left early? Little girl was visiting a farm for the first time with her mother. She sees a bull servicing a cow. Asks her mom, "Hey, what are they doing?" Mom replies, "Oh, the big one's hurt his foot, and the little one's helping him back to the barn." The girl thinks for a minute and replies, "Try to help somebody, and you get fucked." The PFS is the devil. Shame to the Forbidden Kingdom. Oh, man. Is anybody still shooting frameless, or is that forgotten in the past? Hunter still shoots frameless. He had a vid going on just the other day of him shooting frameless. I can't do it. Not worth the risk for me. Although it is kind of doable. I mean, it's not really that bad, but just having the risk of shooting a finger or shooting my hand, I just can't do it. I need my hands for work. I love frameless and do it every day. You're crazy, bro. What's up, Jake? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well, my friend. All right. We got a shit ton of bands made. Should be good for a little while, that's for sure. This is the wrap and tuck ones for absolute sure we're going to be good for a while. I don't have that many wrap and tuck frames. We got 7 sets of those set up, and I think 16 bands of the other ones I think we got done. No, maybe 8. I don't know. I don't remember what I did. Anyway, let's chop these last little bits up. We also got all these guys chopped up too. All those guys, just for attaching it to the fork. And I've got this one extra one where I had that funny movement thing where it slipped under my. I bumped the plastic thing and it moved on me a little bit, so I had to make an extra cut. And anyway, I had to throw out that extra bit. We turned them into wrappers, so those are okay. You get those. It's not wasted elastic, that's for sure. Does anybody? Yeah, I'll be good for bands on for a little bit. I've been shooting a shit ton though lately. Like gonna give myself an injury much. So I'm thinking that maybe I should just go ahead and make a crap ton of bands and get ready. So we got a bunch of little wraps set up ready to go there. We got enough for. Anyway, we made all of these today and all of those. So they'll be good. They'll be good for a little while, that's for sure. These are for clip frames, and the other ones here are for the other ones there are for wrap and tuck. So we'll stick all these guys in here. I just emptied out that Omega Slings 0.45 on there, so we'll stick those in there with all of these. Get this written down as wrap and tuck. If I can find that Sharpie. Oh man, here it is. Wrap and tuck. Done deal. Clip. Done deal. All right. That's a sweet deal. All right. So I got all my work done here. We got the frame raffled off. That's freaking awesome. And now all we got to do is chat. That's what we're up to now. Just scrambled eggs with West Island Fire Magnum Magnus Delicious. Hey, my pleasure, buddy. How did you like the other one? Man walks into a doctor's office and says, "Now, doctor, I have 5 penises." How do your pants fit? Yeah, it's like a glove. Oh, you're out of here, buddy? Okay. Got to finish this last bit of driving. You take it easy, Hoggy. I'll chat with you later. Has anybody noticed that Omega bands don't wrinkle as bad as other bands when left in the bags? Show creases real bad. I haven't noticed that at all, actually. Yeah, Omega Slings Electric White 0.5 is my number 2 band. My number 1 band is Omega Slings Electric White. Omega Slings Olympus Green 0.45. I freaking love that stuff. I've gone through 2 full rolls of that so far, and 2 full rolls of the white. Still haven't shot the frame. Waiting to a co-live so I can shoot your setup and talk differences on them. Oh, cool. Yeah, we can do that anytime. We should do like a Mega Billy Monday or something like that, or I don't know. We are due for another live, you and I think though. I think it would be fun. Do a little live shoot and chat. It would be a good time. We can shoot each other's frames. You can shoot mine. I'll shoot yours. Yep, I gotta get Zach on here. We gotta get a live done with Zach. Live shoot. That'll be fun. Who else do I got in the queue? I know we got that one done with Coin last week on Facebook because YouTube shit the bed on me. I don't know what the hell's going on, but from what Mikey told me, it seems that it's an Android versus Apple problem. But I don't know if I could. Well, maybe I could use my work phone. I really don't like. I really don't like mixing. I really don't like mixing work with personal life stuff. So my work phone is strictly an only work phone, and that's it. I don't have any personal things on there at all. No phone numbers, no nothing. So, yeah, that's pretty much the problem I'm having. I don't want to set up my YouTube account or anything on there or anything like that. My personal stuff is my personal stuff, and I want to leave it that way. But if I have to, I'm back to everyone on co-lives at right now. Oh, to everyone on co-lives, you're black again? Oh no, that sucks. Yeah, I really don't like mixing work with pleasure or personal stuff. I don't do it at all. When I'm at work, everyone asks me why I carry 2 phones, and I tell them this one's for my bitches and this one's for my hoes, and they're like, "Which one which?" I'm like, "You guess." That's what I tell them. Yeah, I can't do it, man. I just don't like it. See ya, slingers. Bedtime. Midnight. Holy crap. All right, Kyle. Take it easy, bro. What did the leper say to the prostitute? You can keep the tip. Oh, man. Frames are fun. Frame was fun. And a rush of Lucy some nerd. Yeah, he's a funny dude. Paul's a funny dude, man. Yeah. So I got this idea actually from our boy Leon. Mr. Squat Shot was actually pre-cutting his butcher's twine, and I think I just finished a roll not too long ago, or I cut it all up, and now I'm back at it. But this is what I started doing, and now we're looking pretty good. I just basically sliced them all up, and I have this little thing. I just drop it down on the inside, and I pull them out as I need them. And it's been pretty damn good. It works pretty good, and gives me enough to tie on, and everything's great. I mean, for the price of this stuff, going to the Dollarama, I picked that up for like $1, so it's like dirt cheap. Works great. You can get it off of Amazon too, but you'll pay a little bit more for it on Amazon. But it's not like I make a crap ton of, well, I make a lot of bands, but this right here is going to make me a crap ton of bands. And basically what I do is I keep all my stuff that I need in here. Kind of, wow, that was a fail. But usually what I do is I toss this guy in here like this. I'll put it back into this one. I think that's where I had it the first time. Yeah, it just kind of slumps over, and I keep all my other tools just kind of tucked in here, just like that, right at the back. Keep it back there, and whenever I need anything to make bands or whatever it is, I just pull it out. Works great. Works like a charm. It really does. It really, really does. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with all these. I've got a bunch of the sniper sling elastic. I've got, which one's this? 0.5 black, 0.7 yellow, 0.5 yellow, 0.4 yellow. I'll probably keep the 0.4 for clays, maybe. But I don't know. I'm not really shooting this stuff, and I've got so much elastic just lying around, man. It's like, it's a little annoying that I'm not going to use. I'm not going to really use it. I mean, I like sniper sling elastic. It's really damn good, but it's number 2 to me. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with all that yet. But I don't know. Oh, Mega Slings, that's going to go back into the drawer. I think the next time I do a 0.5, I can use in a month or so. One or 2 millimeter. Are you talking about the but this one here? It's 1 millimeter. 1 millimeter cord is what I use. All right, Leon, I'll send you some of that 0.5. I think I'm going to keep the 0.4, but I'll send you the 0.5. Oh. Yeah, I think the 0.4 I'm going to keep, but I've got like a half roll of 0.5 here. I think this is 0.5 anyway. I'd have to check it. It might actually be 0.4. I don't even know, but I got a full roll of 0.4, and The black, I mean, I don't know anybody who wants that shit. It's no good. But I think what I'll do, just to be fair, I know everybody in here is chiming in there, but I think to be fair, I think what I'll do is on my next raffle, I'll send some with that. Just closer. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll put it in with the raffle. I'll just send it with the raffle. We'll call it good on my next after my next build. And that way we'll yeah, that's the end of my 0.45 electric white. That's some good stuff too. Do I have another one of those? Yeah, I do. Haha. Got another one. It's great for shooting summertime, but wintertime it's a little bit slow. Good morning, Nathan. I still got a lot of stuff in here. I've got some actually that's not going anywhere. Oh, I know what that is. That's GZK Green. South Wales Caddies. I like the South Wales Caddies too. It's a good, decent band. South Wales Caddies 0.4. Some Simple Shot 0.5. I'm not 100% sure. It's Gongchi. That stays with me. .65 Shishu. This is BSB, but I don't know what thickness it is, and it's pretty old. This is BSB. .65 maybe. That's Gongchi White. What else we got here? Yeah, this is BSB 0.45. This is a really good elastic. Really good elastic. One of my favorites for BSB. Maybe second or third out there for 0.45s for sure. Full roll of Precise 0.65. Oh, I got some more Sniper Sling here. That's 0.6. The leftover my 0.6. Got some Falcon 0.4, 0.5. The White Falcon. It's actually pretty nice bands. I don't know about the longevity, but what else we got here? This is the 0.5 red and white Falcon. What else we got here? And this is BSB. This is BSB 0.45 also, but the yellow, which is actually not bad. It's got some zip to it. And this is what do we got here? Oh, this is the GZK Green 0.4, the clear green. I got to give that a try again, actually, with the constrictor knot, because I was having trouble with that one. Yeah, I got a lot of bands here. I got some Precise 0.5 that I don't shoot no more. This is Precise 0.45, I believe. 0.4 or 0.45 for the apple green. You guys remember? Anyway, I'm slowly but surely thinning out the herd here because I I got a bunch of stuff that'll probably never shoot again. The South Wales caddies I keep for winter because I really like that stuff. I don't know what we'll do with the BSB or the Shishu. I think this is 0.45 also. This one here. Yeah. Shishu, I ain't going to do nothing with that. This is 100%. I'm probably going to throw that into a fire somewhere and burn the shit out of it. And this is BSB, but I don't know what size it is. Do I have any down here also? No. I've really thinned out my elastic collection though. It's a lot of it's going. The frame looked great. Awesome work, the one you made. Oh, thanks, dude. Good to see you, Nathan. Got 4 boxes of BSB 0.45 saving for winter shooting. I don't use that over shoot the barrel. What thick? It's 0.65 Shishu. You see Roland cut his finger because of the non-locking pocket knife. UK pocket knife rules. What temp is the lowest when you go outside? Calgary minus 40 January. Yeah, we had minus 40 last year too. Hey, what's up, Tim? Yeah, we get minus 40. Usually not very long, but last winter or the winter before we had about a week of minus 40. It was cold. When I had my diesel Volkswagen, it was the first time I ever had to plug it in. When is it too cold to go outside and shoot for me? I've shot minus 30 before. Does that window look into the back? Yeah. Yeah, backyard, yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I got a bunch of this stuff I'm going to be looking to get rid of. And it kind of sucks too, actually, because I don't know what I'm going to do with this. This is 100%. This is 100% 0.448. I don't even know if he offers this anymore, but this is great elastic. I love this stuff. And that's the remaining of the 0.5. Is that what this is? Yeah, the original 0.5 100% before they changed the recipe. This was also another great elastic. I know they went to pink and then they went to white, I think. You use 70 grain. Second place by 1 point. Didn't even think I'd place when I turned in my score. Oh, man. I'd be interested in anything 0.5 and below. What do we got here? I got some GZK here, some orange, 0.62. Man, that's what I started off with, was 0.62. This is pretty decent elastic. Brought some heat. This stuff brought some heat. Yeah. So I don't know what I'm going to do with all this stuff. I mean, I got the rest of my 0.5 simple shot. Maybe I'll chop up that stuff. This is the Gong Chi. I got a bunch of pouches in here too. Holy smokes! Didn't even realize. What frame did you shoot, Tim? And congratulations on your second place, man. That's really close to winning the whole show, man. 1 point. Didn't you do that to Chuck in a couple of years ago? catch him by one. Nassim, how you doing, my friend? You know what? I think I'm gonna chop these bands up. Actually, this doesn't feel like Gongchi. I think they screwed up in one of my orders, and I think they sent me 0.5, 0.6 or something. I don't know. That might be it. Maybe these are still good. I don't know. I had a bunch of these pre-made, ready to go. I mean, for those of you guys that know, I was a Gongchi guy for the longest time before Omega Slings came in. It was Gongchi, then it was Sniper Sling Yellow. Were my two go-tos. I'm gonna toss that out. Were my two go-tos. I'll keep these guys as some pre-mades too. We'll throw those into a bag somewhere and get through those. But Gongchi was my go-to bands. I freaking loved them. I shot my Falcon 80. Oh, sweet. What Sniper Sling Black do I have? It's 0.5. But the it's 0.5 I have. But I was having problems with the I got some pouches in here too. What the I think I ended up testing these things out with some different setups to see how it would go. Yeah, I tried it with that's right. I tried it with the constrictor knot to see if it would last any longer, and it didn't. It's super, super heavy too. I got one of those King Jiao. I think that's how you pronounce it, King Jiao pouches. Oh man, that's ugly. Yeah. I think we'll toss these guys. Toss this guys out here. Cut that off. Yeah, I couldn't get I couldn't get these bands to last. I couldn't get 200 shots out of them no matter what I tried, and getting 200 was a challenge. You know, if something's got a stretch ratio of like 7, but you have to cut it at 5.5 to get 200 shots out of it, doesn't make much sense now, does it? And then we'll keep that pouch. It's a decent pouch. Yeah, it's 0.5 I got here though. It's about 3/4 of a roll, somewhere around there. One millimeter? Holy smokes. Hello, sir. 25 FM rubber band have. I don't like Falcon latex. I cut a whole roll of red and white and shot one set and threw it out. Oh, no. Have you tried the white? The white's pretty nice. I have some great ideas for sling next level. I need to cut them if you're interested. I've been watching sling channels for some time now, and there's just so much more needs to be added. You should put together a channel, dude. You should put down get yourself a channel and do it yourself. I'm new to slinging, so Simple Shot 0.5 is all I've tried. Well, it's a good band. I have some 0.7 pre-mades that were pre-made by Sniper Sling. I've had them a while, but should be as okay as they can be. I'll send them towards you if you want. I guess you're talking Al? Get them out in a couple of days, do you? AutoZone PC results. How much? No, you'd have to go with that on your own, buddy. I do my own thing on my channel. I appreciate the offer, but yeah, you can go ahead and start your own channel if you want and get your ideas out. It makes sense to me if you want. Oh, there we go. I was looking for that. Yep, definitely start your own channel, man. It may take you a little bit of time to get there, but once you hit your 1,000 subs, you can monetize. So start putting out some channel, get the work in, and I'll help promote you if you want to get you there. See if we can get you some subs. You'll get up there quick. So guys, I need your help on this one. What colors would you put with a brass core? What do you think would look good in this? It's going to be a nice holding frame, that's for sure. But what colors would you guys use to go with this? I'll be using G10. Coco Bolo. You know what I was thinking about doing? Doing like red liners and then a wood, orange and purple. Really, brass? All I use that I like. White liners, pearl yellow. That red was okay. Grabbing back gas. I'll be back. Did you know it's a good ceiling? Did you know it's good selling shirts here? Oh, yeah, you sell shirts there? Cool. I've done brass with copper liners and Coco Bolo. I've got copper too, actually. Where is my copper? I might have put it in the garage already. I think I did. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a some thin copper liners to put in there. I could do that. That would look pretty good. Red and blue. Green liners, purple black pins. I've never seen green with brass before. That might look cool. I have crayons. I could do a different color. Yeah, I should take these things and just start putting different colors beside it and see what would work. I know downstairs in the garage right now I've got toxic green. I've got black liners enough to make 2 frames, but all my G10's almost done. I've got some all my thicker G10, so I've got some jade coming, but I don't see jade and brass looking good to with each other. But I'm thinking we might go with a G10 liner and a wood exterior, and then but it would have to be thin. That's the only thing. I don't want it to be too thick. I don't like super thick frames. I know some people do. Some people don't mind them, but this thing is what, 6 mil, 5 mil, something like that. If I can do 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I could probably do like a thin black layer, like a thin black liner, like a 0.5 mil or a 0.8, something like that on either side. That'll make the brass really, really pop. And then put some kind of wood. If I can get like a 1/4 inch wood, I could really sand that down nice and thin. I'd have to see if I could find it somewhere. Yeah, that would be too thick for me. I like my frames to be around 12 mil. So I've got like maybe we can go 15 max. So I would have to get like a G10 liner, maybe 1 mil on each side max, and then like a 3 mil or a 1/8 wood to cover each side. Yeah. White oak on the back. Red to make the brass shine. And then blue, I think, might give it a light purple hue. I have some, anyway, what I have coming is I got some jade coming. I've got some blue coming, but the blue is a 1/4 inch. It's thick. I was planning on using that as a core. I think I'm going to wrap and tuck it. It's got some. It's already got holes in it, and I don't like how the big screws of the latent clips. I find it's a little bit too big for me, and I don't like how the inserts work. I much prefer rib nuts. So I think on this one, in this case, I'm gonna do a. I'm just gonna do a wrap and tuck. Black walnut would be sweet on there. Then I'd have to go to a lighter color liner. Yeah, but we'll get this core all cored out and shaped up, see how that goes. I think it'll be pretty nice. But imagine this here. Check this out. This is what I was thinking. I'm kind of digging. I'm kind of digging that shape. Maybe make it a little bit longer, like that. Yeah, black walnut would be freaking awesome. By the way, I don't know who it was who bought that black walnut frame that you made, Hillbilly, but that thing was absolutely beautiful. I can cut you some 6-inch pieces if you want. Sure, Hillbilly, maybe we can make a trade or something like that. If you can cut a couple of 6-inch pieces, it would be great. But I got to find a way to get make them nice and tip, nice and thin, like 1/4 inch maximum. 1/4 inch. That might actually work. It'd be a little bit thick. I'd still have to sand it down a shit ton, but still, it would work. Paul has one, and the other went to Bosnia. Oh, that's right. It was Z who got the other one. That's who it was. He was telling me about it. Yeah, that thing was beautiful. Slant tips on the wrap and tuck. Yeah, I might go for a little slant tips. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. They are 1/8. A 1/8 would be perfect. Yeah, 1/8 would be absolutely perfect. I have 1/8. Okay, Rick, we'll have a little chat. You and I we'll work out a little trade. We'll work out a trade and see what we can do. I think that'll look badass. Black walnut with the brass. I also have brass pins here already. I got a 1/4 inch. That we could put a couple of brass pins in there to make it look pretty. But I don't even think I need it. Purple stained wood with silver grain, black powder coated nuts, and a glow in the dark lanyard. Yeah, maybe. I'll cut some and send them out. Well, let me know if you need any bands or anything like that. I got a shit ton of them here. I could send them off to you if you want. But this is going to be pretty cool. This is going to be a fun build, actually. I think the wood and everything on there will be pretty sweet. Do you usually try to keep them around 3/4 inch thickness? Yeah, I actually I prefer thinner frames. Like here, I got one here that it's a perfect example of my wheelhouse. This is the Spitfire made by Tim, sold by Omega, and this is the Blue Bastard that I made. This is the screw up one, but we're talking thickness. These things are just about the same. They're just about exactly the same. They're around that 12 or 14 millimeter thick, something like that. 12, yeah. Yeah, it's around 12. And I shoot frames this thick, by far the best. I don't mind going slightly more, but when they get really, really thick, I end up having to shoot a little bit different. I have to, like this guy, it's a little bit thicker. For me, when I shoot it, I got to cock my wrist back a little bit and I shoot off the bands instead of really stretching it out. But not really much of a trouble. Another one of my better shooters is this guy, the Headhunter from Taking Shots. It's also this one's another thin guy. This one's around 8 mil, I think. Yeah, 8 mil or 3/8. Very, very thin. Sorry, 9.5 mil. or 3/8, but very, very thin. Shoots great. Hey, Rex, how you doing, buddy? Sitting in the garage. You just got home. HHST was epic, I bet. How did you do, buddy? Daryl, how's it going? Andrew Axum took a bunch of what? Hope he's strong enough to hold. What are you talking about? This guy here? This is 3/8 thick, and it's plenty strong to hold. Not great on score, but a hell of a good time. Well, that's good. As long as he had a good time, that's all that really counts. Take the tube out of the exhaust. Rex will be fine. Rex will be fine. It's one of my tab tube shooters. I had this guy originally set up on my where the hell did it go? On my hiker. Where'd that hiker go? There it is. I originally had it set up on this guy. I was doing some shooting with it, and my goodness, I forgot how good this frame was, man. If Bill ever gets back into action and you guys have an opportunity to pick up one of these bad boys, get it. This is an amazing frame. I just sell my ideas for percentage. Thanks. Okay. I ran that as cheers. Look at that. Wow. Raptor, how things do. Yeah, it's another beautiful day outside today. I'm going to have to hit the road pretty soon, though, and go get some gas for the lawnmower and cut that disaster I got in my backyard. For those of you who've seen it in the last couple of days, it's pretty bad, pretty gnarly out there. And I couldn't believe it. The other day, I was doing a live just shooting and chatting. And we ended up, oh, man, yeah, I got to show you this thing. I ended up having 137 people in the chat. I couldn't freaking believe it. And I ended up having to drop out early because I had a phone call. But it was a little heartbreaking. But that live was going crazy. In 1 hour, I got 7,700 views. It was insane. I wish we could have kept that one going. I probably could have broke my record, I think, if I kept on going for another hour or so. We probably would have wound up with somewhere around. Actually, I should just toss this thing. We don't need this anymore, eh? I could have wound up with yeah, we still got the template. That's all that counts. I like your sling. Could possibly purchase one in the future. Enjoy your coffee with you. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed Doggy Bones. Everyone was drooling on the frames, brother. Oh, nice. Hey, whoa. Good to hear. Thanks for letting me do them for the tourney. Oh, sweet deal. Did you sell a whole bunch over there? Is that what you did, or was it, or did Rex just shoot your frames? I want one of my natties, Mark. Well, I gotta make some more. I gotta make some more, Leon. At some point, I've got to head out and actually cut some down, get some put away. I have about 3 forks. I got 2 here. Hey, This one, I got this fork here. It's a small one, but it holds real nice already. But it's going to be a smaller frame. I think if I let's see if I can figure this out here. It's about a 90. No, that's not a 90. Where are we at 90? One, two, three, four, right up here. Yeah, so right about here is a 90, right where my fingers are. It feels good, shoots kind of cool. It'll shoot kind of cool, but it really feels good in the hand right here. But it's a little bit long in the fork. But I don't know how exactly I'll shape this one up because it's so thin when I got this one. But I do have this one. This one's about a 90 where my fingers are now. This one I could definitely get something decent out of, I think. It's just a matter of time of being able to, make it and do my thing. But at some point, I've got two other ones in the basement, in the garage that are drying out that are pretty cool. Be sweet 80 or 85. Okay, well, that makes it a little bit better. 80 or 85 would be somewhere down around here that I can get something out of there. But it'll be a light shooter for the smaller one, even though that this stuff is, I don't know if you can, absolutely solid. Really, really hard wood beech, and that's been seasoned for a year now. Those ones. So anyway, yeah, still streaming, buddy. We're still shooting the shit and yakking. Still got 65 people in here. It's just batshit crazy that people want to hang out with me this long. It's freaking nuts. But I don't know. We'll see. When I get a little bit more time, I'll probably start one this week while I'm waiting for my other stuff to come in, and then we'll see. We'll see what I can do. I'll shoot you a message a little bit later. Every Sunday, Ziggy. We're in here every Sunday. Yeah, Ziggy was in here earlier. Coffee is good. Coffee is empty now, though. I'm a little bit sad. A little bit. Not enough to make me cry, though, but I'm a little bit sad. I wouldn't mind a little bit of a little bit more coffee. Another one going on, but it'd be good. I've got class for an hour now. Oh no. Yeah, that's our wrap and tuck elastic. That's the other one. Yeah, so clip frames, I'm good for quite a while. I've got quite a few bands made up here today, and we've got a shit ton of the wrap and tuck. Those ones will stick down here so I don't lose them. And that happened, eh? I was out on a walkabout out in the woods one day, and I had a plastic bag filled with bands. And somehow I lost it. It fell out of my bag and it was gone. And I was searching all over the place trying to find those freaking elastics. And I'm like, oh no, this really sucks. And sure enough, I ended up finding it later on. I was like, okay, thank God, because man, that's a lot of bands and a lot of pouches that I lost. And I ended up ordering another big batch of Omega slings of pouches. And we used a bunch of those today. And we used all the blue and all the red. And I still got all these gray little fellas here to go through. And we'll see how they go. But we've got backups. And I've got one of these last beautiful pouches from Gasper that I absolutely love. Those bands are just on a whole other level. Have anybody got one of these things yet? They're freaking beautiful, man. They're freaking beautiful. I should invest in an Omega Slingshot. Yeah, you should, dude. The Aries, the Spitfire are just amazing frames. Bad news, Timber 26 is making root pouches in here. Oh no. Hey, what's up, Chad? How you doing, buddy? Tell you the truth, the questioning is my main interest, so I'll stick around a bit. So many easy ideas from questions you get on your channel. Oh, cool. My new case should be here later this week. Very cool. They're really nice. Yeah, they are nice, man. I freaking love it. Did you find your coffee, lady? No, I didn't. I'm gonna have to go downstairs and get myself a coffee. It sucked. Yesterday, I was a little bit worried that we weren't going to be able to do this. I was in the kitchen doing dishes, and I had my phone going. I was watching some videos, and my phone fell right in the sink, and I couldn't charge it. And I was like, "Oh no! Like this is not good." I couldn't charge it at all. I ended up putting it on one of those things that you stick it on top. You stick it on top of your of this little disc, and it kind of charges that way. Well, I figured, okay, that's going to be pretty good. We'll do it that way, and we'll charge up the phone. And it sat on the charger for 45 minutes and went up 1%. I'm like, this is bad. And I tried plugging in my phone at the end of the day, wouldn't work. So I ended up sticking it in a bag of rice for a little while to see if that would help, and nope, it wouldn't charge. I could turn it on and everything, that was fine, but I only had like 14% left. So I was like, okay, what am I going to do? And I just had this idea. I said, you know what? I'm going to plug in the vacuum. So yeah, an inductive charger. I ended up just turning on the vacuum, putting my fingers across the nozzle like this and sticking the ass end of my phone on it and just going back and forth and up and down, side to side, leaning it in either direction. I did that for about 15 minutes. Lifted the phone off, plugged it in, problem solved. Yeah, so I sucked all the wetness out of it. You're a cool dude. And you fill my Sundays, the sling thing, or for coffee. That's awesome, dude. Glad you're enjoying the chat. Yeah. So after that happened, and I ended up having all these these issues, we were still able to go live. So I was happy. Got the full charge going on, and man, we're just about 3 hours in. We're just about 3 hours in, and I still got a lot of battery, so I don't know. It's kind of weird. There we go. Found the other one. I just got too much shit lying around here. Gonna get my get these guys put away. We ended up having these using this idea that we got from Rex to set up the targets in the catch box. What a freaking difference, man! Wow, I can't believe how much better it is. I've been putting beatings on the flippers nonstop, and I didn't have to fix one time, not once. So that problem is absolutely solved, and we're in business. And I got a crap ton more for all the other catch boxes I plan on making in the future. So we'll see how that goes. Look at this, a little bit of a collector's item. This one here. This is called the Mamba from Wasp. It's not available anymore, but it's a pinch shooter. It holds pretty nice. It's got short forks on it. HTBE frame, not too bad, but the fork tips are tiny. They're like it's like 18 mil. So I have to put bands on there that are like 18 to 12 or something on there to get them to shoot nice, but not really a definitely a pinch grip shooter, not really a thumb brace shooter. But the forks are tiny on there. But it's a great little plinker. It's a lot of fun to shoot this thing. I was actually surprised at how well it shot being so small. Yeah, that's my Rougarou right there. What else we got going on here? Yeah, I got this one I got to finish up. It's kind of like a Titan Hunter. You can be shot brace or pinch. what's the width on here? Yeah, this one's an 85. I should just finish this guy up. I think it would be pretty cool if I finished it up. It doesn't look too bad either. I shot this thing in a video. It's a little bit on the thick side. I think I might just shave down the tips a little bit and then finish off the wrap and tuck grooves. I did those with like a small grinding disc. Sounds like my basement. Dude, you should see my garage. Freaking nightmare. Really bad. But once we get that all done, we won't have to worry about that. Sounds like my man. They have them back on the site, Mark. They have which back on the site? What did I miss? I'm too far behind, I think. Might have missed that one. How do the catchbox flip straps work? Might have missed that one. How do the catchbox flipper straps work? It looks thicker than mine, Mark. Yeah, this one here. Yeah, it's kind of like a Titan Hunter, very similar to it. It is thicker. This one's coming in at around 18 mil. I am going to take this one down a little bit, make it more of an ergo comfort to it. I'll shave it down, but this one's also made out of beech. I started this one quite some time ago, but I'll probably bring it down to about here somewhere. I think that'll be pretty good. We'll take like 6 mil off of it and kind of come up with it to the bottom of the handle, so it's more of an ergo shape. But it fits pretty good. What's up, Briggsy? Yeah, the Mamba. Here, I'll show you the Mamba. Right here. Yeah, little tiny Mamba. It's a small little frame. The ones that look like zip ties. Oh, sorry, the zip ties. Yeah, oh, I have a video on the whole zip tie thing. It was actually an idea I got from T-Rex. Definitely not my idea. Where did I put the? I put them over here, I think. Yeah. So basically, what I did is, I mean, you can go and check out the video after if you want, but Wasp has them back. Oh, the Mambas. Oh, cool. So basically what I do is I tighten those up like this. So on the, oh, that was dumb. There we go. I tighten them up. So I got a little loop. And then I have these hooks, which I think I also put in here somewhere. Oh, they're right in front of me. I also bought these hooks from Amazon. These tiny little hooks, but when you put these things on the inside of your catch box, you just lock those in with these, and you can swap them out real easy, like not a problem at all. And I bought some shock cord to set up my flippers on, and man, I was breaking the cords no matter what I was using. They were snapping, they were popping, they were coming loose, straighten out the hooks, all kinds of things. And I started using shock cord with those tie wraps or cable ties, and man, solved the problem like you would not believe. Now I'm just ripping those shots all over the place, and they've got enough flex in them. They're bouncing around. Nothing's breaking. Nothing's snapping. I can swap them out either end really quick, and not a problem. Paper clip to release the tooth and open back up. It's a lot thicker than my Mamba. Oh, well, okay, yeah. Hope you're good. The weather is terrible in England, so not shooting today, but at least I can watch you instead. Ah, cool. That's always good. Sucks that you can't get out and shoot, but yeah, you can put a paper clip in there to release the tooth if you want. Yeah, that'll work. Or a pocket knife. Yeah, but I have a video on it, how I set it up and how I made them, and not a problem at all. Not a problem anymore. You can really put a good beating on those things. I've been shooting pretty heavily at the catch box, and it's just taking it, no problem at all. And it was at a point where I was I was having to. Yeah, I'm gonna stab myself if I keep doing this and talking. But I was at a point where it's basically raining in the UK. Doesn't it always rain over there though? Oh, there we go. I received it. I've got this little guy here. It's a little Kershaw. It's a Kershaw blade. Yeah, steel's made in Japan too. Really good stuff. Look at this. It's a tiny little guy. Sometimes when I'm out and about, I'll just tuck it into the little flap inside my hat. Yeah. Depends on where I put it. But if I slide it down more along the side, you barely even notice it. Yeah, it's just a cool little a little blade to have on you. It's always good to have something. I mean, this is not a self-defense tool or anything, or by any means, but it's a nice little cutter if you ever got to cut something open. Nice here. I don't even know what the temperature is here. It was really warm, toasty warm yesterday. Mother of pearl inlay. Yeah, look at that. It's a little beauty. Nice and small. You know, you can carry this in your pocket and open up packages and stuff like that. And it works great. And it locks. I got these razor knives made by Tactical Keychains. It never goes. It goes everywhere with you. Yeah, I know. Yep, this little fellow was kind of expensive, but I mean for what it is. But it's got good steel on it. 5,300, 5,300 Japan. Kershaw KAI. Roland needs that one. Yeah, I heard he cut himself pretty bad, eh? They always come in handy. Yeah, something tiny like this is enough to get you through anything you need to do. I definitely should finish this guy off though. It's kind of a shame that it's in this state. It holds pretty nice, shoots pretty good too. I've had it outside, but I want to thin this guy out a little bit and yeah, get that shooting. It's a little on the narrow side for me, so it'll probably go to somebody, but we'll see. I keep a titanium scalpel folder in mind, size 11. Nice. I used to have a, actually, I still have it somewhere. I don't know where I've put it, but I had a, what do you call those ones? Open L, an Open L number 7 thin, the thin shaped ones. That thing was like a little scalpel, man. You can get that thing so tight, it's crazy. And let me tell you, it was pretty freaking sweet, that thing. The only problem was when I took it on a backcountry camping trip. I was going down some rapids in a canoe and it got splashed, and I had this little necker pouch that I had made for it, and you just kind of slide it in. I wish I could find that thing. I'd show it to you. Oh, I think I just did. Yeah. No, that's not it. That's one similar though. That's my little Enzo necker. This thing also too is very nice. It's got a an olive handle with brass pins. It's the sheath that it comes with is absolutely shit though. See that? You're just asking for trouble with that thing. But if I could find the other one, I'd show it to you. Maybe it's in here somewhere. Got my box of knives. Yeah, that's my thing. Ah, here it is. Yeah, it's a little leather pouch I made a while back. Little drawstring. Oh shit! Look what I just found. I was wondering where those went. Yeah, when I was dabbling in a little bit of leather work. I made this guy all hand stitched. Yeah, it's made out of wild boar skin from Africa, but came out pretty nice. Just good for hanging on to stuff. But that openal I was telling you about was this one right here. So I made this little pouch. It's kind of a wet form. This is terrible. This is the first thing I've ever really made out of leather. But the openal, oh, it actually went back finally. It got wet while I was out on the trail, and luckily, I always keep a Mora in my case, in my backpack, because actually here it is. Here's my Mora companion. Got a nice little Kydex sheath with it that'll actually see if I can. I'll show you that since we're chatting about these kind of things. Where's my ferro rod? I got one lying around here somewhere. Here it is. It'll take a 1/2-inch ferro rod. You can slide that in there. And usually what I do, just to make sure I don't lose it, is I would just give it a clip. And now I know I'll never, ever lose it. But my Mora, actually, this thing's still... Have a look at that. Live haircut. This thing's still razor sharp, and this thing has been through some freaking wars with me. Now, anybody could say, oh, it's a thin blade, it's Mora, it's cheap, it's trash. These things are worth every freaking penny, my friends. Every freaking penny. And I got this made by C2G Fab. Used to make Kydex sheaths and all kinds of stuff. And I got this really cool setup from him. But I keep this setup at the bottom of my pack because it's super, super light, super durable. It'll never fail you. Holds a great edge. And luckily I had that one on me because this guy swelled up so bad when it got wet, I couldn't even open it. I couldn't open it no matter what. Even with pliers, I couldn't pull it open. My buddy had a what do you call it? Leatherman, and I couldn't do it, but I just made this thing so it would hang around my neck. I could pop it out anytime I need it, and I would use it. I used to use this at work, and one of the guys was freaking out because whenever, I don't know if you guys work with cranes or not, but whenever you're working with a crane and you have a problem, for example, like one of your slings have gotten chewed up or they're busted or they've got a hole in them and they got to be removed. You have to cut those things, and you got to cut them before you throw them away for insurance purposes. And I used to slice through those things with that little pocket knife like no one's business. This is one of my go-tos. I hope I don't get this video demonetized for showing all these, but this little cutting tool here, this is one of my absolute go-tos, one of my favorites in the backcountry. It's my D.H. Russell Groman military knife, they call it, the Canadian military knife. Really, really nice. This is one that I made back in the day with my cardite I made, white liners, and some Damascus steel. It's an odd shaped knife, but it holds up pretty good. Decent thing. It's got 1095 and 15N20 steel. Oh, and I think probably one of my absolute favorites are Pucos. This is my Kellum. This one also too is pretty freaking sharp. It's a little shavy at the tip. Yeah, it's a little shavy at the tip, but the rest of it needs some work. But my Kellum Puco is really nice. I got a couple of other ones too. I'll show you those since we're just talking knives. This is another one with a leather handle. This one's pretty sharp. It's not so bad. Is this shaving? Oh yeah. Yeah, there we go. That one's shaving sharp too. Another beauty. But I like my Pucos. This one's from. I can't. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. And I got my Leiku for some heavy work. This one definitely needs work though. This one showed up and it wasn't even. You can hear it through the microphone. This is probably the one I'm most proud of out of all of them. I know I've showed this guy a couple of times. This is my terrible leather work that I'm hoping I can get. I'm hoping I can get Hillbilly Slings to make me one. How you doing, Mike? But this blade was actually hand forged for me from a buddy of mine that passed away, and the job never got completed. And they sent me, his wife sent me the knife blank so I can complete it. And this is what we came up with. This is a knife blank made out of, I can't remember what steel it is made out of anymore, but it's been. Yeah, this is another one. It's another one. It's razor sharp. Look at that. It's super, super nice. It's got a bird's eye maple handle on there that I finished myself, and I finished it in my buddy's style. So he used to do everything the old way, and he used to basically burn his blades into the handles, and the unholy, he is Canadian. I cut potatoes with that knife. Yeah, we eat potatoes here too, though. We don't discriminate against potatoes. But yeah, so his wife, when Randall passed away, his wife sent me the knife through a buddy of mine. He got the info, and his wife contacted me, and anyway, I finished her up. And my plan was, when I went on the next backcountry trip that I went on, I was going to take this knife out there and bury it. And while I was out there, one of my buddies was saying that I'm being an idiot because Randall would have wanted one of his tools to be used. And that's the kind of guy he was. And I thought about it for a little while, and I was kind of like, fuck, you know what, you're right. So I kept it. But I'm going to need a proper sheath for it. I'm going to be sending that the dimensions and everything to a Hillbilly at some point and see if I can get him to commission me one and get me one built for it. So if he's Canadian, he's related to the Deadpool actor, 100%. Yeah, me and Ryan Reynolds, we're like this. Yeah, so I ended up keeping it. I figured it would be kind of silly just to throw something away to rot and not be used. And it was Randall who actually had one of those knives, almost exactly the same as that. I made the handle like that for him because the one that he used to use around his neck to carve out all of his handles was an exact replica, pretty much, of that knife. Same knife, same length of the blade, same everything. It's a 3.5, if I remember correctly. It's an 8 centimeter, so whatever that turns out to be, I think it's like a 3.5 or 3-inch blade. But I don't really need anything that big personally. Yeah, it's a 3.5. They found 100 baby oil, and did you imagine how does Canada respond? I couldn't care less about Diddy at all. I don't care what they find in his house. And yeah, that's all I got for you. Yeah, it's a cool keepsake. It's something that's gonna stick with me forever. He was a freaking awesome dude and one of the most talented builders I've ever seen. So the leather weather is coming. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm gonna send you that. So basically, what do you need to make one of these things? You need like the length, the diameter of the thickest point, I guess. I would imagine is what you need. Yeah. So anyway, I figured the best way to get that thing done is the way he did it, and it was actually really cool. He taught me some stuff, man, because I was getting into forging a little bit, and you know that you can really jack up your steel if you heat it up. But he was talking to me about and explaining to me about how heat sinks work. So basically, what he would do is he would take a blade. Uh, yeah, he would take a blade. He would heat it up, pound out the shape, get everything done, heat treat it, temper it, get everything done. And then he would take the blade, he would lock it in a vise, and then you'd heat up the part that he wanted to put in the thing. So he'd shape the bolster, slide it down, shape the liner, slide that down, make sure everything was good. He would put all the shit that he needed to put onto it to make sure that those two things stayed stuck together. Then he would drop them down on the blade, heat up the rest of the blade, and slide that wood down from a little drilled hole and force it down onto the thing, and it would heat up and then stick it closed, and those frickin' things never moved. Like I don't know anybody who's ever had a problem with a Randall blade, and he did it in the old style like that, never had an issue. That'll do. I could always let you wet form it. Okay. We play place to tell us time not to. Yeah, you know what? My troll game has been off the hook lately. I've had a lot of problems with these guys. I try to give them some leeway, you know, because I mean it is good. It is good for the chat rate and all that stuff, and it's good for that. But when they start getting kind of stupid like that other guy was this morning, it's time to go. Burn-in tanks are awesome if done right. Yeah, 100%, man. He used to burn in all of his tangs, and they were freaking awesome. And I mean, I've had that thing now for about 4 or 5 years. We've been going with it, and I've never had an issue. A glass display case would be great for that knife. Yeah, it would be great for that knife too, but I really like using it. It's got a handle grip on it that it's very, very good for carving. The shape of it, it's tempered in, everything is good. It sharpens to an absolute razor, and it holds its edge for a long time. And whatever I'm out there carving something, whether it be spoons or stick because I'm freaking bored or for whatever reason, it just hangs in there. So I'm thinking I'm gonna get a proper sheath used for it. It's gonna become my go-to belt knife. The only thing I am gonna do is I'm gonna sand this handle back down again, and I'm gonna refinish it to seal it completely, so I don't have to worry about it swelling up and getting wet and all that kind of stuff. Zara, how are you doing? Yeah. I think that'll be the plan. But yep. So Shades, if you're still in here, wherever you may be, I will send you off that frame just to give you guys one last look at it. This will be the last time I show this frame because it'll be in the hands of Mr. Shades very soon. This is the one that was won by Shades today with the raindrop carbon fiber. Got a G10 back. Even a G10 looks pretty damn good too, I have to say. And I'll give it a little cleanup. See if we can get this a little cleaner. And it'll be on your way to Mr. Shades, the big winner of today's raffle. And we will be doing more in the near future, guys. Anyway, we've been at it for 3.5 hours, guys. I think we should wrap this one up. I got some work I got to do. I got to go get some. We got to go get some of that. Some gasoline. Get the lawn cut, and get a bunch of stuff done around the house. We got some guests coming over tonight, so I'm gonna wrap this one up. But thanks a lot for joining me today, guys. Freaking awesome. Look at it, 71 people in here, and I got a dip. Anyway, you guys take care. Stay safe. Get out and practice. Be good to each other. I'll see you again soon. I love you guys. You're freaking awesome. Thanks for joining in. Catch you later, guys. Bye for now.